We believe that reincarnation as well as heaven and hell are real. We believe that human beings, when they're brought into this world, they are bound by particular circumstances. It would not be just or right for an individual to only have one incarnation, and based on the outcome of that one incarnation, they be either condemned to eternal damnation in hell, or they receive eternal pleasures in heaven, right? Because somebody can incarnate and they have a very unfortunate life where they're born into poverty, into ignorance, so they don't have the same opportunities as somebody who's born in a more blessed situation, who has more money, who's able to attain an education and search properly for God. So to determine the outcome based off of one incarnation is an impossibility. We also have manuscripts, texts from the Ahlul Bayt, the family of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, that have been rejected by the majority of so-called Muslims, that state very clearly and reinterpret verses in the Quran in ways by which they explain that an individual is born into this world and lives a certain number of incarnations on the earth, and then in the very end, the sum of how he does or how she performs in all of those incarnations will determine whether this individual will go into hellfire or into heaven. And the sum of the totality of all of the incarnations of one individual is equal to the rest of the people, meaning that everybody has a fair chance to come on earth and has as many shots as everybody else does at getting it right and finding the truth, and eventually leading them into eternal bliss or eternal damnation. We believe that with each incarnation that a human being incarnates into, he becomes worse or he becomes better. Either he surrenders himself to his desires and to his lusts and to his sins, or with each incarnation he learns and becomes a more advanced spirit. And therefore he will either, or she will either, degenerate into the levels of sin until he or she becomes a door of disbelief, somebody who misleads other people astray, or they continue to elevate from incarnation to incarnation, drawing themselves